Hey friends, good morning. We, you know what I mean, bud?
Did we bring anything else?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Let's just have a look at this. I mean, this, friends, it's the big day. It's the day that a lot of people have been waiting for, okay? You just saw the Holtzfforma do a cut, but, you know, I mean, it's just over there, whatever. We're going to bring, yeah, we'll probably bring my, my 72, bud. My 71. And maybe my hot rod. Anyway, we got the 3120. It's Nick's 3120, and I've never run one. I've run one once or twice. That saw cuts. It cuts. It's got a 30. I don't know what the hell that is. That my bar and chain?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah, you just bought that for the. I don't know what you had it on before,
but he brought this out just a power head?
Yeah, he brought it out with his big cannon bar on it. Remember? He had
Right. That's right.
Remember?
Okay, so that's my.
So his bar's still hanging up.
Yeah, and that's my 71, right?
Yeah.
It could go right to the back, son. And then we'll throw.
Look at us with the high back Huskies here. It's a new.
I know. Look at all these high backs.
It's a new look for us.
I know it is. We're used to
Low profile.
low prof max and yeah, 72s. But I can change that, and I don't really need to. This is nice.
I don't mind it, honestly.
Yeah.
It's annoying for filing, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I actually like the way it kind of feels. It feels
You-
a little bit different.
Yeah, you know what you do? You just literally carry a piece of foam or whatever. You just take your shirt off and throw it in there, or file it differently. I just like having my chest right on the power saw when I'm filing, because I file both-handed, right? But this is a monster. I mean, they are, friends. This is a large freaking power saw. Do you know that when I went to the factory, I forget the number they said, but it's not many. They make, Tim might remember, Shawshank, do you remember how many 31s they make a month? They still put them together by hand. There's one guy that makes them. This is the truth, friends, at Husky. It's cool. One guy puts them together, and they do 12 a month or something. Seriously, it's nothing. It's crazy. Okay, I thought we would do that. Yeah, bring the hot rod. Here, I'll put this one over here, something like this, and then slip that one right in there, power head in there. There should be room for it.
And
There we go. Now we're in. Boom. Boom. Okay, so one more look at our gig here. Brand new ported Holtzfforma with a Husky piston in it, friends. All right, Husky piston. Rings, new rings. A port job by Bear Claw. He does nice work. He does nice work. He did my 9.4, friends. So today we're going to race a few of these saws. 3120 is going to give the 394 a little run for its money, and it'll probably will give it a good run. Could even beat it. 371 we got. Yeah. See you up there. Johnny's got your flip line.
huh?
Johnny's got your flip line.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. And I think I own.
Just in time. I needed a new one. Mine's all sapped out, and mine's pretty much a write-off. So.
Cool. Okay, so friends, this is cool. This is my buddy's property. It's Ron's, okay? And the only problem we're gonna have to watch here is rocks and dirt in the wood. We can't do it. We cannot do it. You see this here? That's brutal. I won't even go there. I'm not going there. This has been down a while, this one. The old reef knot. Ganji's in his reef knot. The Holtzfforma, friends, we're in for a surprise. Hogan can't wait to run the Holtzfforma. But we don't want somebody coming and stealing this firewood, so we don't want to buck a bunch of it. So here's the ported farmer. We're still trying to get it tuned and that. It's coming. So 32-inch bar, full house, ground, chain. And we're gonna just dig in and have a look, have a little peeksy poo here. Do a couple cuts, couple discs. That cut pretty good. Nice and thin like that. Okay friends, we got the big boys out to play today. What we're going to do is we're going to do a race with the 394, my hot rod 394. Well, no, I just call them hot rods because they've been torn. And Nick's, I have a feeling this is not a stock 31. I don't know why. I've never run a 31. It feels like I'm not a connoisseur of the 31. I've only run one or two, and they've only been for a cut or two, honestly. So today is kind of a thing where this will be interesting. They cut. They cut. We all know that. They're big. What are these things?
123 or something? 125?
Okay, something like that.
Same weight class as the 125s, as the max.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, same,
okay.
Same cc's.
I thought they were 140 cc's or something.
Oh, no.
No.
They're in the 120 something.
120. Well, it's probably 3120 is probably what it is. 120.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like 122 or 3 or something.
Got it.
It's
Okay.
The 125.
Okay, so we've got my 394 here with this lovely little setup, and we've got this on. And you guys got to time these on yourself because we're gonna do it like we did before. Remember, racing chainsaws. We gotta thank Ron for letting us do this here. Swap it out to the 394.
Right on.
That thing open up? Oh yeah. Crazy, eh? Did you guys hear that saw, friends? That was an iron horse sound, by the way. Can you grab the 9.4, Sonny, please?
Yeah.
This is a legendary piece of equipment right here. Thanks, buddy. I'll just get this bar nut on here and or actually, yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I think that bar's gonna have to stay on that saw.
Yeah, this is actually a good size bar for this chain.
Yeah,
think it's because it's an 8-tooth sprocket, as a matter of fact. It is, I can see it now. Look at that, there it is. Good enough.
Maybe a little tighter.
Maybe a titch. Here we go. Okay, Sonny, you're gonna have to start this.
Yep.
There's no way I can start this 394 right now. Not a chance.
Yeah, you got your.
It would murder me.
You got the plug where the compression start used to be.
No compression button on this one, eh? Not for years. Ever since the Claw did the modifications, because he just didn't want to have any of that. Okay.
Tell how old this saw is.
Go for it.
That used to be a Walker sticker.
And then I'll do a cut, okay, Sonny?
Yeah.
All right, friends. We'll get you guys up over here. Hogan's gonna just pull hard, man. Pull hard once. Always straight as hard as you can. I'm gonna put you guys here. Okay, friends, just for Shastas and giggles, we're gonna run 371, the Iron Horse's power saw that he just sent me last couple weeks ago, or even
Yeah, a couple weeks.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks now. So we're still breaking it in,
thing.
but it's coming around quite nice, this one.
I'm freaking loving it.
So let's see what it's got, because in this size of wood, friends, you won't really notice much. This might even beat the 9.4 right now.
That's a good point. I never even thought about that.
It's true. It's when you get into bigger wood as those big saws come alive.
Even in bigger wood, I think the 94 would beat the 3120.
It would.
I've seen it. Ground chain on the full house ground chain. This is the kind of stuff we're
we're kicking out. It's just regular stuff. Grind. That last one was a grind, so the chip is smaller, friends. There's some bigger stuff. So here comes my hot rod, the one that I usually have that muffler on. But we're experimenting on what works well on these saws. So this is all in the name of science and in the name of getting through wood faster, friends. The saw cuts.
I swear to God.
So friends, I just want to share what we're talking about right now, me and Hogan. He was saying there's something about, you guys are right in the light, that won't work. I'll turn you guys back this way. This saw of mine, friends, the one that I usually have the muffler on. Hogan, you were saying it just something about
There's just something about it, like you pick it up and it doesn't feel like a regular, any other 372 I've picked up, just in the way it is. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do actually.
It's different than your other 372s. It's different than the Holtzfforma. And they all have, and what I mean is like they all feel kind of similar. This just has like a different, it's like light. I swear it's lighter. I swear it is lighter.
Okay, well that's funny because I've always noticed that about this saw. I didn't know others would notice it. You notice it.
Lighter, yeah.
Okay, so he notices it too. So that's interesting, friend. This is my personal saw.
And it just has a stronger pull, I find.
You know, it really does.
Like
it's strong.
You can put two hands on the pistol grip and reef on it, and it's not gonna stop.
Yeah, you're right. This is a special saw. It's funny. We just turned the camera off, friends, and we started.
Tell them what you were saying, 'cause that's pretty cool. I love stuff like that.
What do you mean about the?
Just how you got it.
At the pawn shop. Yeah, oh, okay. So yeah, I was telling Hogan and the reason I know, because I remember it's this. I never did this to my power saws. I never did this. When I got this saw, it actually had a wrap on the handlebar. Like some crazy big wrap of and you can see the remnant. Yeah, it was. And this might have been why he did that. This stuff, I don't know. But anyways, it was a bigger, he might have had big hands, who knows. But it just was a different saw. But this is what I remember at the pawn shop going. And I know why guys do that, because they're hanging them off their hip and it saves out on the carabiner, it saves out on the gas tank. That's one reason guys do it. But I got this saw at a pawn shop, friends, and I just walked in. I happened to walk in. Green Traders is the name on Bowen Road, and I was like, "Oh, that's a 72." I'm just gonna stock exchangers. Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna take that saw. I paid 500 for it, I think, or four, maybe 350, 400, 500, somewhere's in there. But I bought it. I fired it up outside. I knew it was a good saw. It wasn't long after I found another one from the same guy with the same wrap and this on it. So just a guy that was getting rid of stuff. But Hogan notices this saw. It is lighter. I don't know why it's lighter, but it is lighter. I don't know. We looked at the date of it the other day. How do you date these things, son? I forget. 03 maybe? It's an XPW. There you go.
So that is the 75.
It's the 75. That's is that what that is, friends?
Is it, or is that the XPG? I don't know. I know there's one. It's one of the letters. It's XP, XPG, and XPW, and one of them's the.
This is the 75 pot.
The holy grail for the Husky guys.
This is it. It's
it must be.
I just realized I didn't look at this, friends. It's the XPW right there.
With an XPG decal.
and that's heated bars, which it does not have.
No.
So this
might
is
be a hodgepodge kind of like.
This is an XPW case and crank though, and maybe a piston. So that is a 75er. I think that's why this saw might be a little nutsoid.
I like to say it's possessed.
It's possessed, Hogan says.
Something's happened to it. Someone's put a spell on it, or
a spell. I put a spell on you.
Yeah, someone's put some black
voodoo
magic on this saw. And,
yeah. So anyway, friends,
and it looks like the most beat up one you got.
It does. Yes, you're right. It does actually, if you look at it, and that's because it is.
Yeah.
This thing has been beat, drug around, but you know what's funny is I just saw that, son. I just saw the XPW on it.
Right on the.
And there it is there. Oh, look it, right there, Mitch. Right, freaking on the saw.
75 cc's. Oh, so that's what it is.
It's 75 cc's, friends. It says right on the stupid thing. I can't believe it. Look at that. And here I've been the whole time. We've been sitting here wondering why this saw is like this. This is a 75 pot. That makes sense. Sonny, that's cool.
Yeah, that is nifty.
So there's something to those.
There's something about this saw at least, if there's not something. Because you see people on the internet going off about the XPW, how it's a big holy grail. If they're all like that, I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, I'm more cherished about this now.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I bought it at the pawn shop, it was like, this is going back, friends. I mean.
It's going back to like before I was even born, maybe. Was it? No, you
No. I've had this saw.
I would have been a little guffer.
10, 12 years. About 10, 12 years I've had this saw. And I've run the banzangas out of it, friends. I'm talking, you guys heard me say this before. I have. This thing, well, that is very interesting, son. And if I'm not mistaken, we looked at the piston the other day when we pulled the muffler.
Or was that the 94?
That was a while ago. It was good. It was this one. Oh. Okay, friends, we've had enough. We've rambled and wasted enough of your time. Thanks for hanging.
I think that'll be cool. I sure love hearing the stories like you got that off some.
Well, I remember
pawn shop
and it's this.
And I always remember thinking you might have put that on there for
no.
either the same reason or just to mark it out as Buck and Saw, you know?
Yeah, no, Sonny, that was on there. I bought it, and I knew why he put it on there.
To hang it.
Because I used to hang them off my hip all the time, chunk out. I bought a 346, friends, and I bought a 357 for chunk out saw. And then when I started getting a little bit longer in the tooth and busted up, I'm like, why would I cut slowly in a tree when I can cut fast? I did a ton of chunk outs back in the day, and like firewood chunk outs, trailer parks and stuff. And friends, I chunk out with a 72 with a 24-inch bar. That's what I chunk wood out, depending on the size of the wood. But I just chunk out with the 372, always have. I ended up getting rid of my 357 for a Pro Mac 1010, which is crazy. People think I'm nuts, but I'm not.
Screaming deal for whoever got your.
Yeah, it was for Vincent. Vincent, he'll tell you right there. How you doing, Vincent? Vincent's a guy, friends, that picks me up at the ferry when I go over on trips in Vancouver. He's an awesome guy. Say hi to everybody. But that makes a lot of sense on that now. That makes a lot of sense. So this was a grind, and I actually pulled the gullet out of this chain, friends. Look at.
And it's eating right now, I tell you.
It's a grind. It is pulling not bad, son.
It's going.
It's pulling not bad at all, but
it's missing a couple teeth.
Well, look at it's missing. It's missing a tooth right there.
Are we taking our cookies with us?
It's missing another tooth right there.
Got a couple skips, you know.
So it's got 2 teeth missing on it.
It still cuts like wildfire.
Yeah, like so. This chain is rough, friends. This is a mean saw. I love it. Over and out, friends. Thanks for watching. Be nice to one another in there. You guys make me so freaking proud. I'm being serious right now. I just hit 50,000 subs. And you know what? Wooly, buddy, I love you. And you've been showing up on this channel for many years. But you, for some reason, in the last little while, you've been here more. And I hope you're building your channel, because you're a hell of a guy. And you left me a message today on Messenger. And you said to me, Buckin, this channel, speaking to mine, is there's something special. You said, what did you say? You said, just go into any other comment section on a YouTube channel and have a look, is what you said. And then have a look at our comment section. Friends, you people make me so proud. We must be vigilant. We must be vigilant and keep what we have here. I could not be more serious about anything. I really, really appreciate it, friends. I'm not gonna have it. I'm not gonna have it. You people are so nice. So thank you for your part in this. We're doing a hell of a job. You should thank yourselves. Congratulate yourselves. Give yourselves a pat on the back, because you deserve it. It's hard sometimes not to go off. It's hard. I know it's hard not to stick up for yourself and justify someone says something about you that's a lie. Friends, do you know that there's videos on the internet about me saying it's actually slander? I think there's 4 or 5 of them, and it says something about Billy Ray. I've almost thought about getting a hold of YouTube, and it's time that we probably got rid of those videos now, because for one, they're untrue, and the channel's growing. It's slander for another reason. It's something about Billy Ray tax evasion or some crazy stuff that is totally untrue, which is, it's just YouTube. It's somebody that doesn't like me is what it is. I don't mind you not liking me, but the slander thing, so I think we're gonna have to take a look at those videos. You've probably seen them. Some of you probably know the videos I'm talking about. It's a robot voice. You know the one, son?
Yeah, I mean, there's no sense really drawing more attention to them.
No, true enough, but they're out there. You're gonna run across them. So
if you're watching, buddy, keep on rocking.
Yeah, exactly. If you're watching, like my boy says, keep on rocking. Too bad
no skin off our nose.
It's no skin off our nose. Exactly right. I hope that someday you feel good enough about yourself where you don't have to beat other people up to feel good about yourself. So I probably won't upload this, actually. I won't. I'm not into negativity at all. So, friends, thank you again. Over and out. Be kind. Nick, come and get your 3120. It just got its ass kicked.
We'll put it up on the bench for him.
Yeah, we'll put it up on the bench so you don't have to bend down when you come and pick it up. I think that little Mac 1010 would beat it. I'm kidding you, Nick. It's a big saw, but they were never known for
screaming power.
Yeah, I mean they make a great hot saw. They make a good hot saw, and a good milling saw, and a good ripping saw. But thanks for letting us run it, Nick. We love you. We don't love your 3120. We love you though.